start streaming. Gonna double check, make sure I'm online. Had a few stream key issues. Okay, should be good. Let me get the ping out, and then we can get into all that draft talk. I'll put it up screen for you guys to kind of digest in the meantime. I don't know why it's presenting like this. Taskbar is
Yeah,
a little weird.
good,
Hey,
good.
how's it going? We're live, by the way.
Only professional out here.
Strictly professional. That's how we do it.
The second part.
Here in the sexies class, yeah.
I'm
Uh,
good. How are you?
I'm doing all right. It's been a long week of work, but finally freed myself up enough to cast a Midwest game, so can't complain too much.
Yeah. I mean, I can imagine. Get a bit of a break.
Right? And what better way to do so than casting some Midwest alongside Sam Lad? I mean, does it get better than
The
that?
OG. Yeah. Which team's playing today?
It is Insane Banana Posse.
Okay, I've heard good things about them.
Yeah, they're exciting.
Hmm.
Let me just get a message out. Sorry, and then I'll.
Yeah, no worries. Just swapping over.
Send now. Okay. Ping is out. We're good. Yeah, so Insane Banana Posse, they I think do like a all fill every single game or something like that. They just kind of change out
That's
positions
awesome.
depending on whatever they feel like, and then they play literally whatever. I heard week one there was an Urgot bottom lane and a Gwen bottom lane.
Dude, that's
And
amazing. I already love these guys.
that's exactly why I wanted to cast this specific game. It makes talking about draft really tough because you have literally no clue where anything is going.
I mean, it's at a point where you don't have to predict draft. You can just talk about how fun it's going to be.
Right, that's kind of the hope. So that's always fun. I know this is War Initiate's team. And he casts quite a few games as well, so always nice to repay the favor and give him some chance on stream. And the rest of the team, I'm not honestly too familiar with them. I just know it's usually a lot of craziness. On the other side, it's Hidden Leaf. These guys are pretty fun too. I think we scrimmed them once actually, but
I recognize the names. There's just a bunch of weeaboos.
yeah, man, such nerds, huh? But
Yeah,
I
who
love
would
it.
ever? I remember actually watching their game and being in Twitch chat and fighting someone about how ass One Piece is.
Let's see if the same chatter appears. I mean, yeah, what's the stance? Is it just not that good of a show to you with how long it gets dragged
It's
on?
just yeah, it's overrated. It's just too many people talk about how it's like this top one anime, and it's really not. Like it's a good shonen, it's one of the original big three, but it's not like better than New Gen IMO.
I mean, I'm of the same opinion, so I'm just an echo chamber. One Piece
Yeah, and I
fans,
watched
when you
like
watch
400
60 straight
episodes.
filler episodes to get to the one good fight scene, whoa!
Like when you need separate like websites to tell you exactly uh what episodes to watch and what episodes not to watch, I think you've maybe gone a bit too far.
Yeah. It's I mean it's probably good if you can stick it out and if you have been there since day one and been following every episode, I can see the appeal there. Like following the lore and having that show to look for and it's just a comfort, but I feel like objectively, yeah, it's tough to place as one of the goats.
I mean, it's one of the OG goats, but it's I don't think you can really judge it as like a top five anime nowadays
Yeah.
Like it's like instrumental. It's like Dragon Ball, right? Like I don't think Dragon Ball's that great, but it was instrumental, for the genre. So it's
Okay.
tough. It's kind of like it's like the it's like the Jordan versus LeBron debate, right? Actually, no, it's even further back probably. It's like the Wilt versus LeBron. In anime years, that's basically how long it's been.
Um,
Interesting draft we got going.
yeah. Sam Ladd, I'll turn this question from Flame Dog over to you. Who do you think won draft?
Um, so I mean, here's the funny thing. I just saw recently that Rengar got nerfed because the Riot's reasoning was that people who are good at Rengar are too good at Rengar, which makes no sense. Because if you're really good at a champion, the champion should be good, and that's like what Rengar is. But I've never really seen a Rengar in like kind of organized play turn out well because I feel like he really does better into like kind of like the depths of solo queue. So the Rengar pick's a bit tough to name, but Rengar is really strong. And from what they're saying, Rengar top lane,
Into Ivern.
Into I. Oh, okay. I thought that was Zaheen. Never mind.
Yeah, they've it's quite the counter pick. You don't know where anything's going. With that tidbit, I'm gonna say that I like hitting Leaf Strap a little better. The Rengar into the Ivern specifically feels like it should be a good
Yeah,
matchup.
yeah. I mean, basically, the Rengar is just complete counter to Ivan, right? Like anything that Ivan tries to do in lane, he can just zone Ivan kind of off the wave. Like I would be shocked if they didn't just like. I mean, I'd hope that maybe they would rotate the Ivan somewhere else, but I don't know. I don't know, but Natty Nat's like way too good at that champion though.
Yeah, I mean they had to nerf my goat. It's not fair. He should have
Yeah, but he's
like
not, dude. He's actually so
it's
good at
it's
that champion.
unreal.
It's disgusting. Have you like just watching his POV? He makes it look so easy.
Yeah, I mean I've tried Rengar before, and it's usually after watching some Natty Nat VODs. I've had this talk with Tango Fish too, where like, bro, like he makes Rengar look so much stronger than he actually is. Like I'm not good at the combos, but you swear he just does more damage doing the same exact things that I'm doing. He just like presses the buttons faster or something.
Yeah. So we got a Wukong mid into an Ari. Wukong, honestly, Ari as a champion is ranged, but she can't really bully out melee champions as much as a lot of other mid laners can. So I'm probably thinking that Ari, like Wukong into the Ari, isn't actually that bad. The only issue you have to worry about is the Wukong is that you can't really just dash on her constantly if she ever has charm up.
Hmm.
And because his passive is mainly for armor, right? So he's a bit weaker into a magic champion like Ari, but it's still not the worst. Like I've played Ari plenty of times in solo queue where someone picks some range shit bit and I just can't do anything but clear the wave. Like you can try throw spells at them. You'll tickle their balls a little bit and then clear the wave, and that's about it. That's like basically how the lane goes. So if this Wukong doesn't just die early, I think he's chilling a lot. Um, but I think honestly, from just the late perspective of the solo lanes, I think I kind of I don't know about you, but I probably prefer the hidden leaf draft a little bit,
Definitely.
just because as much as I don't think Rengar is going to be that useful late game, if he gets fed early, it doesn't really matter. Like, doesn't really matter how useful I think he's going to be, just as the way the champion plays. But just because I just feel like Rengar kind of stomps Ivan. I've never seen that matchup. It's a new matchup for me to watch. To be
Yeah.
fair,
Surely I Rengar stomps that, right? Like how do you play that as the Ivern? You can't walk up at all. You
yeah,
lose
and
your
you're like
entire
really,
advantage of the range top thing. You can't spawn any bushes, so no extra damage. Like you're just farming with Ivern Qs to maybe pick up a few minions a wave.
yeah. As much as there's definitely a niche matchup. I think anyone who maybe plays those champions might maybe they got niche knowledge of how that matchup plays, but I don't think it's good for the Ivern.
Yeah,
Zaheen in jungle seems chill. I
I'm
mean,
okay with that.
Zaheen usually weaker early, So jungle kind of negates a lot of his like laning disadvantages. I know that he's quite weak in the early lane, top lane, especially into kind of any competent laner. Generally, you want to just stay safe and scale. So that's what you can do in jungle. They do have a lot of gank potential in the bot lane, obviously with the Nautilus, but into a Sivir Braum that makes it a lot tougher. So I'm expecting the Nautilus to be roaming a lot, especially with the Ziggs. Can kind of match that Sivir wave clear, I think, when you get a couple items under your belt. But it just seems like bot lane is going to be pretty non-interactive. Mid lane, I'm also probably also going to be non-interactive. So really, I think the camera is just going to be top lane constantly, just to see how far this Rengar gets ahead.
Yeah, bot lane's
If
gonna be a snooze
from what
fest.
I'm expecting.
you, you never know, man. It's when it drops like
I
this, I've got no clue.
Maybe secretly Ivan's actually a Giga pick into Rengar. Who knows? I don't know how the matchup works.
This is an R5
I've
counter
also
pick
never
for
played a
himself.
yeah, I've never played into a Wukong as an Ahri mid lane before, but just like I don't if the Wukong takes like second win Dorn's shield, like Ahri is literally not gonna really do anything. Like the whole thing about mid is just they're gonna be shoving and moving and shoving and moving. So when it comes to team fights, then probably the Wukong probably might end up being more useful than the Ahri just because the pick targets for Ahri doesn't really have good follow up besides maybe Rengar ulti, or if they're close to a bush. Like I don't
Yeah.
see any other like hard CC pick unless it's like flash volley by Q,
hmm No, I'm with
something
that.
else.
And like the only person you're picking is Ziggs, who's gonna be sitting way far back.
Yeah, or the Ivern.
I mean, yeah, who should also be sitting way far back. I actually I like the Banana Posse's comp for like late game. I feel like they should be in a really nice spot for team fights with just the amount of scrappiness they're able to pull out and support with this Ivern. It's just a matter of if Hidden Leaf can get far enough ahead early where honestly it
Yeah.
doesn't really matter.
One thing to mention, I do think it's interesting that Ivan does also really enable the bruises on Insane Banana Posse side, and because they have two of them, the Wukong and the Zaheen, they can kind of go crazy in team fights. We've seen plenty. We played against plenty of team comps where they pick a shield support in the top or mid lane just to like enable the carry jungle.
hmm
Now they got carry jungle mid on bruises, which is interesting, and they're three manning top.
Level one. I love this call. I mean, try to support your Ivern for a little bit and maybe get him off to a good start. It's very rare you see level one nowadays.
Yeah,
Banana
I mean,
Posse coming in with a plan.
not too much time there to really stick around to see it through with how quickly the lane starts now. So Wukong's gonna be a bit late to mid lane. Ari should be getting the push, which she was gonna get naturally, but now she should be able to get level 2 and 3 quicker, so she's really not going to be under any threat of getting traded on.
Yeah,
And it just seems like everything's going to be quite uninteractive in the early game, besides top lane.
yeah, uninteractive and bot lane honestly should be red side favored as well. You're gonna see them push in. It's just nature of this Sivir W and Ricochet. So Akaza, the prior split MVP, going to have 3 winning lanes. We'll see how he's able to navigate that. Okay, the Ivern's tapping back a little bit, but it's early.
Yeah. He did take PTA, which I think is actually pretty good for lane.
Good call. He's got the exhaust as well. Oh, but in comes Gojo. Another jump. Gets one net. PTA is slapping back though. Only in Midwest are you going to see Ivern versus Rengar top.
Okay, so remember how I told you that if Wukong takes Doran Shield and Second Wind, he's not gonna have any problems in this lane?
Yeah.
He didn't. I don't know about his secondary, but he did not take Doran Shield, and he's already burned through one pot. Ari has 2 pots and a healthy mana pool, so Ari has a lot of control over this lane right now. So the Wukong's just playing now just to kind of survive the lane, unless they get a gank from Saheen. But Ari should know exactly where the Saheen is with that ward over the Raptor pit, so should be in no danger of ever getting ganked here, and can just kind of keep this Wukong in lane if he ever tries to back. But the wave is pushing back into Wukong, which is the one benefit for him. But he's going to drop the CS here. He has no choice but to leave it.
Yeah, no resolve. Even Ignite is super aggressive build. I can't say I'm a fan. Like you mentioned, you're mostly looking to play for these skirmishes once you get Saheen and your Ivern in the game. But Charm connects, and down goes Noob Arthidius, striking first blood for the side of Hidden Leaf.
Yeah, really well played there. I'm surprised that he didn't W out. I think maybe he didn't level W third, but
Looks like he had it.
yeah, just kind of a, a build diff. We got to
And
fight over the
Hidden
scuttle
Leaf
crab.
action continues. Flash forward from Maki Zenin to secure that one. Flame Dog just pounced on around that bottom lane scuttle. Hidden Leaf was there first. There first with 3 members and a Hex Flash from Toji as well. Great setup from both the bot lane and jungle with Hidden Leaf. That's going to let Akaza make his way up for a double scuttle.
Yeah, and Ziggs has no mana and has the wave pushing away from him, so very painful. You lose the flash there on the Wukong in the mid lane as well. This Wukong's life is going to be miserable. 6 CS to 25, and I don't see him picking up any more CS now because the Ahri is slowly getting... She hasn't backed yet. That is the one plus for the Wukong.
Yeah,
We gotta
Smite
fight
Fight
him,
goes over to Flame Dog. Noob looking over the wall, but does get charmed, so Akaza going to be able to wee-woo his way out of there. So not quite the double scuttle. Flame Dog is getting a little something back, making his way towards the Krugs, but overall, Hidden Leaf off to a good start, doing exactly what they need to in this comp, up a little over 1k gold.
Yeah, and the Ivan now pushing the Rengar, and I don't think this is something we expect from the matchup, but he is down about 10 CS. So probably spent more time trading just to keep himself safe. I think that's when you have the range advantage. You're trying to trade down the enemy health so you don't have to worry about an all-in. Or if they do all-in, it's a lot harder for them. So usually when you're a melee champion, then you kind of end up using your health bar as a secondary resource to get farm, like the Wukong and the Rengar are both currently doing.
Yeah, I don't even know why the camera is bothering panning away from top lane. I am kind of interested to see how that continues to play out. Because I think once
Yeah.
Ivern hits 6, he's probably, like, safer, right? Like, you could just spawn Daisy if you ever get jumped on and then kind of slap
Yeah.
back.
I think it does go to show that the Rengar does have so much kill pressure in this lane that the Ivan was forced to drop a lot of CS. And without the TP, the Rengar TPing back to lane, he can keep this pressure in the top lane going. And the Ivan just kind of has to sit back, chill, and try and pick up what he can. Especially when the lane is kind of sitting near the middle, Ivan is really hard pressed to kind of walk up to do anything about it.
Yeah. So there's the Daisy getting spawned out. Gojo taking a big chunk of damage, gets knocked up. He's forced to use the Pride Stalker ulti defensively. Exhaust drops from Thresh all day. It's not going to be enough for a full kill, but kind of showing some of the potency there as action in the bottom lane. Maybe looking like a 3v3 as both Flame Dog and Akaza in there. Hook connects onto Toji. He tries to jump out, but one more bomb will do it. He's still walking out. He gets out.
Oh.
Walking through the river. IBP, they're giving chase, but they don't quite find the kill. In the meantime, mid lane, Arthidius finding the angle yet again. Spell Shield laid from Maki Zen in the bottom lane, but now War Initiate maybe biting off more than he can chew with the hook. So action all around, but it seems like the story of the game is going to be Arthidius on his Ahri.
Yeah, this was just really unfortunate from Insane Banana Posse. They kind of had the Braum dead to rights, but they just couldn't quite finish him off. The missed W from the Zaheen there means that Koji Fushiguro is able to get out safe and sound.
Well said,
I think
Sambo.
another... Thank you. I think another thing that kind of goes to show that picking the right runes in the right matchup and picking the right starting item. We got another fight in the
Hold that
river.
thought. Yeah, Scuttle gets smited away by Akaza. He's going to steal the Scuttle. He's going to steal Flame Dog's life. Toji giving the punch for that final kill, and they're turning their eyes towards the dragon. So Hidden Leaf staying on top, continuing to accelerate this early game lead.
Yeah, I mean, what is it now? It's like 3K ahead at 7 minutes. I think kind of comes down to a few small choices that end up going against the Insane Banana Posse here. Mainly the Zaheen kind of getting picked out and mid lane not taking Doran Shield early to be able to kind of sustain through this Ahri poke. Now she's 2 levels up, 30 CS up. That's, yeah, like 1.3k gold ahead as well. Picking up these plates, gets whatever she wants mid lane, and she's never really under threat. Even when she doesn't have the ulti up, I think it's really hard to gank her. So I think they're just going to keep playing from here. But yeah, I'm expecting this Ahri to just be a big contributor in these fights, especially with how accelerated she is right now. I mean, she's almost completed her first item pre-10 minutes. And when Ahri gets any kind of items in the early game, it makes her life so much easier because she can push these waves a lot quicker. The Q kind of insta kills the range minions. and then she can move, or like she's doing here, she's just poking the Wukong who's melee under turret, and he can't really do anything back.
Ooh, and Mega Inferno Bomb coming in, forces the barrier, Maki Zenin popping on the hunt. In the meantime, topside, Akaza visiting, forcing the flash out of Thresh all day. He's giving more chase. Flash forward from Gojo Satoru. Finally a trade kill back from Insane Banana Posse in the bottom lane. War Initiate flashing forward to secure that one. But just a 1-for-1, and with Braum roaming up to the top side, yes, you give up your Sivir, but you get the kill top lane with the gank onto a TP-less Thresh all day. And then you turn your eyes towards the grubs, just textbook roaming and map movement out of Hidden Leaf to continue all this lead accelerating that we've built on, that all the lanes have been able to do too.
Yeah, and I think kind of from our pre-draft analysis, if you can even call it that, top lane and mid lane are sufficiently far ahead now. I think any kind of skirmishes that play around the top side here, even the bot side, I think just goes the way of Hidden Leaf Village. I think they're just way too strong at this point in the game. I'm expecting Ari to back soon to get her completed item. But yeah, for now, like, I don't know if you can see, just even with a few more items than she otherwise would have at this point in time, she just clears the wave instantly and can move at any point she wants. And she can look bot lane here, which is kind of what she's doing. I think she's just hovering around, probably looking for vision. But yeah, I mean, it's definitely not what you want when you're kind of picking these niche picks, especially with the way that Insane Banana Posse's comp interacts with Hidden Leafs later in the game. Like we were saying, I think they're probably stronger in the 5v5, but they need to get there in the first place.
Yeah, it's banana. It's ripening quickly. We're getting to dangerous brown territory for the posse here, because it's really just tough for them to find an angle. Once you get to those 5v5s, I can see things breaking out their way, but Noob is just taking a beating. Oh, but he's going in with the Cyclone, forces the Spirit Rush out, but Arthidius, he goes back in! Way too deep melee range of the Wukong, so Noob strikes back. Gets a kill off the Wukong. Maybe that turns the way for Insane Banana Posse, who've also gotten the push in the bot lane.
Yeah, I mean, well played there from the Wukong. I don't know why the Ari ultied back in, especially when Wukong still had clone up, but, you know, mistakes happen, but Ari's still ahead in this lane. Like, let's not forget that she is still ahead. Just dying once doesn't mean that that's going to happen again. But I am expecting
10-minute
the Ari
malignance.
Oh, yeah. Plus, it's not even just malignance, it's that plus Fiendish. I'm expecting the mid laners to probably pick up tier 2 boots on their next back when they get enough gold for it, because they're probably going to get close to picking up their quest. And we got to fight in the top lane here as well. Another exhaust
in
now.
the top lane. Flame Dog's here this time, but another on the hunt's going to be enough to get him out. Toji going a bit low, but pops the Glacial Fissure. They're looking to turn onto the Braum. In comes the Q slow. Maki Zenin with the Boomerang Blade. It's going to be enough. Finding the kill is the bot lane of Hidden Leaf. And meanwhile, on the top side, you know, I think this Ivern has stabilized. It's just going to be a matter of, is it enough to kind of keep the hurt on and really turn this game around, because they're going to need some sort of play to kind of stifle the lead that Hidden Leaf have built for themselves.
Yeah, and this Heavenly Restriction bot lane is kind of working to their names, really working well together, you know, against the law. And,
Super Mega Inferno Bomb! Crackler coming in, finding the Bombaclat. And down goes one member of the bottom lane.
Yeah, I mean, I think from what we're seeing, Insane Banana Posse is finding their own ways to fight back, but they are still 3.5k gold behind, so, you know, still a bit tough for them, but they're finding their spots, which I think is really good for them, especially getting gold onto the Ziggs, just allowing him to stay bot when he gets a couple more items. I mean, assuming when he finished the first item, Ari should be fine here.
Cyclone here, Spirit Rush, Arthidius trying to get out. One more charge left, but a flash forward from Flame Dog ensures that is not going to be the case. Arthidius goes down for death number 2 as Noob picking up another one on this Wukong. He may be 60 CS down, but those 2 kills got to feel nice.
You know what? This Wukong, when he starts getting items, he's going to be a bit of a menace. I think helping him get out this lane and this Ari going down like she has is making her game a lot harder. Usually when you're ahead... Oh, we got another gank in the mid lane.
He's being collapsed on. It's a 3-man collapse here. Noob, not going to bother using the flash. He's going to go down, and the monkey business ends there.
Yeah, I mean, even if they're dying there, Insane Banana Posse are still finding ways. I think I've repeated myself 3 times now, but they're finding ways to fight back, which is what you need to do. And holding, they're gonna have to give up a lot of these neutral objectives, but it's looking a lot better now than it was at 7 minutes into the game. I can say that.
Like, you can see the angle, right? If you can get this Wukong with a good Cyclone, Cracklier looking for the angle on the Drake. You get the angle with the good Cyclone, Flame Dog jumps in, and then you just have all that support with Ivern. Like, you can see how this comp wants to work and how fights could happen. It's just a matter of keeping themselves in it and, you know, maybe Hidden Leaf a few more oversteps, and that's all it would take for the Banana Posse to find their angle. Arthidius still looking for roams, but Cracklier and this bottom lane, as well as the top lane, I think they're holding on pretty nicely.
Yeah, I mean, I'm interested to see what the Ivan build. I don't know if he's going to go full AP here or if he's going to start building supportive items. I think that's kind of going to indicate how he's going to want to play this champ. I'm assuming he's going to start building a bit more supportive and play for the team, which means that Insane Banana Posse is going to have one less champion to probably answer on the side.
Spirit rush forward. There's no mid lane tower here. Arthidius taking it solo, and Noob jumps over the wall into the Raptors pit, but a follow-up from Volibear is going to be enough. Maki Zenin forced out as well as the Nautilus Riptide comes through. Great satchel charge back, but with the extra movement speed from On the Hunt, the Sivir is going to be able to limp on out of there. It's really just Arthidius in this mid lane, crushing it. We're down to 2 tower plates already on tier 2. It's pre-15.
Yeah, it's generally typical in that spot, and I'm guilty of doing it too. When you get 1 or 2 kills in the mid lane against someone who is probably, you know, destroying you in lane, you start to get a little overzealous and maybe start trying to make plays that you probably shouldn't, especially with no vision there. So, good punish from Hidden Leaf Village to make sure that Wukong with no W and no ulti, well, yeah, no ulti at the time, I think, was, you know, punished for what he was doing. And we got another punish in the top lane here.
Great bait from the Ivern, forcing Gojo in, but he has full stacks. Level 12 in this Rengar. Maybe there's an angle to play it. Flame Dog finds the knockup and a flash out from Gojo Satoru. Maybe it's enough. No, the flash root color to secure it. Zaheen picking up a kill. Flame Dog grabbing that one, and all of a sudden objective bounties are falling off, so it kind of means the game, you know, it's maybe getting a little closer.
Dude, Noob is going crit Wukong.
Why not? I mean, I was kind of wondering it. Almost by that point, like, do you just take Electrocute to really send it? But Arthidius going in for the trade, and this crit Wukong, not too much health. Or Initiate trying to save his mid laner, but it's not going to be enough. As Arthidius, with the flash forward, does secure that one, so at least they burn the flash, and at least Insane Banana Posse gets a tower in the top lane. You know, but still, it's how do we feel about the crit Wukong?
I mean, I love playing it in ARAM.
Specifically ARAM Mayhem when you roll crit augment.
It's a very fun ARAM champion. I will say it's a bit tough to fight in the mid lane when you're down a whole item.
Yeah.
Yeah, but like we were saying before, we are looking towards this Arya to make big impacts in these fights with how ahead she is. On the flip side, I think we should also be talking about how, when we're looking at it from the perspective of Insane Banana Posse, the Zaheen is probably going to be a monster in some of these fights, right? Like, with how much enabling he has and how strong he just is innately as a champion with his stacking AD.
Flame Dog going in on the other side of the map. Thresh all day getting collapsed on. Tower goes down first, and in this 3 versus 1, Ivern not going to be long for the world. Let's pan over the bot lane. Super Mega Inferno Bomb coming in yet again. So Cracklier Ace also trading back a tower. This is good League of Legends. Send the members to the weak side and secure the kills and objectives. Difference is Hidden Leaf have the Herald to back themselves up on the push.
Yeah, I mean, still, even then, it's like really well played. We got another fight going here.
Yeah, Wukong he's critting. He's trying to get the kill. Knockup cancels the Rengar jump, but Akaza with that last chomp going to be able to heal up just enough. And with that, another kill going over to Hidden Leaf. Gojo Satoru is the exception, looking for this first tier 2 tower in the game. We'll be able to back off on that, and we have Drake in 40.
I think at what point do you have to ask yourself, if you're the Wukong, when you just stop going for plays like that and maybe start trying to farm a bit more? Like maybe just try sit in the side lane or like try play a bit more passively, right? You have one item, a little bit of components. You haven't hit 100 CS yet, which is really tough, right? Because your income's been really stifled. Because you only got the 2 kills, and actually, what's the gold difference in the mid lane? I'm actually really curious. I think it's got to
I
be a
mean,
lot.
we're close to a Flame Horizon. It's 2.2k, but this is just 18 minutes in, so it's kind of
Yeah.
ridiculous because it gets tougher to pick up farm the later this game goes, especially when side lanes are going to be favorable for Hidden Leaf. They're going to use that to turn their eyes towards this Drake, start that up. I want to point out Serpent's Fang on Rengar too. That's going to help shut down some of the Ivern power. As flash forward from Akaza gets brought out of it in the hook, and War Initiate, he gets left out to dry in the middle of it all. Going to be the sacrifice there as Drake, 4k health, 3.5k health. Flame Dog may be looking to contest it, but it is going to be a 4 versus 5. He jumps over the wall, gets stunned and turned on. Noob on the other side of the fight. It's 2 fronts.
Oh.
Drag goes over to Insane Banana Posse, but in comes Arthidius. Spirit rushing forward. Gojo Satoru fighting Noob on the top side of our screen. Finds him. Jumps onto the Ivern for more. Off goes Rengar. Off goes Ari. One more Spirit Rush charge. She's looking for more. She's already picked up 2. Cracklier Ace trying to waddle away. Charm goes wide, and Arthidius will call it there, but a massive wipe for the side of Hidden Leaf. On the flip side, Insane Banana Posse, they do pick up the Drake and the kill onto Akaza. That was an electric fight.
Yeah, that Drake pickup was insanely important there for Insane Banana Posse. I think it goes to show, even with the Zayn going in, he's probably the main threat coming out of Insane Banana Posse's side in any of these team fights. And I'm pretty sure if the gold was just a bit closer, they probably actually end up winning that. But good kind of turn from Hidden Leaf, understanding that they have an opportunity there to just kind of immediately get off the Drake, get the pick, and then go back to the objective. Unfortunately, they lose the objective. But everything preceding and succeeding the Drake pickup was actually really well played from Hidden Leaf.
Agreed, yeah. Serpent's Fang, only 159. Okay, I was a little bit curious if that jumped off to a large amount. Looks like they're going to continue to use their kind of winning lanes, push in, let Akaza farm up. I will have to point out Zaheen, this Flame Dog, he's been doing work, but Thresh all day, a bit too caught out, and with that Polybear kind of running on in and a Spirit Rush from the top side, it's going to be an easy kill.
Yeah, this Ari's about to have 3 items before Wukong has 2.
But it's crit.
But it's crit,
Are you accounting
know?
for that extra damage? In comes Hidden Leaf. They're looking for more. They pop the On the Hunt. Toji Fushiguro has the shield to prevent any further follow-up. Noob going in for the 1 versus 1, and Gojo Satoru, you know, this Rengar not too strong in the isolated 1v1, despite being 2 levels up. Forced to use the On the Hunt defensively, but still, that's buying enough time for the team to turn their eyes towards a 20-minute Baron.
Yeah, I think Insane Banana Posse is just going to drop the Baron. They can't get over. Wukong has no TP, so they're just probably going to play for these bounties on the turrets. With the Ziggs, they do have the Satchel to get any turrets low, just immediately popped, but with just a quick clear from, good dodge.
Yeah, a little movement. Satchel charge is short, though, and with Arthidius having the Spirit Rush back up, even the Flash won't be enough for Cracklier Ace. They were sticking around to try to get the tower, couldn't quite get it low enough, and Arthidius finds another punishment. We're up to 10 Darksteel stacks, and we're basing. Show it to me, Ari. I want to see it. You've been popping off all game. No Medjais. We'll just get a Shadow
Oh,
Flame.
he's waiting. No, he's waiting for the gold. He's in base. He's waiting for the gold. No,
And he's
would've
got
lost one.
47 gold. Ah, okay.
That's disappointing.
Yeah. Boo.
Yeah, so Ari, like we were talking about before, 3.5 items before Wukong has 2. Probably worst case scenario when you're playing off meta picks is when the meta pick gets so insanely strong. Backstop from the Zaheen and
Yeah, this is a 2v2 that I think is in favor of Banana Posse. Gojo Satoru recognizing that, trying to flash out, but Flame Dog finds the follow. In comes the powerhouse Arthidius. Spirit Rush still down for a little bit, and Toji doesn't have anything to offer either, so this Ari just TPing to see 2 teammates fall down. Flame Dog giving chase as well, finds the pullback, but that damage is unreal. A Spirit Rush to secure it, and 2 kills go right back to Hidden Leaf.
yeah, it feels like this game is very much going to be a case of Ari versus Zaheen if...
Akaza taking a beating, but he does find the stun, finds the ulti Thresh all day, flashing out. Root Collar connects. Cracklier Ace, just a few more bombs to hit it. I think that's one of those moments as the volley bear. You just get so tired of getting CC'd, you decide to pull trigger and charge in anyway. But well kited
Yeah, I
out
mean,
by the Ivern and Ziggs.
that's the moment when you're hoping for that CC lock. That CC, what do they call it? Like the
Chain CC?
I don't know. No, the from Mayhem when you get locked down for too long. You get the free like cleanse.
Yeah.
That's kind of what you're hoping for in that case, because that's a lot of CC between the Ivern and the Ziggs with the slow, the root, the knockback. Yeah, so as much of a good fight as Insane Banana Posse is putting up with a couple of these picks here and there, if Hidden Leaf Village don't go too crazy and just kind of play it out normally, I think they just should take this game.
Yeah,
Kind
you
of
need to
Wukong
find a way to
has
kill
the
this
second-
Ari.
Yeah, Wukong has a second item now, which means that his first auto is guaranteed crit. So 25%, but he's got that first crit. Oh yeah, did you see the thing I
I
sent
see
you?
the vision. Oh my gosh, Arthidius didn't even need the Spirit Rush, but does use it a bit aggressively. Second charge going to be used to waddle on out of there. Charm goes wide, but still so much damage even without it. And it's like their eyes are turning towards putting themselves on soul point. Flame Dog chunking down the Braum, but trades back from the Sivir. Going to be enough to secure that. Gojo Satoru over the wall, jumping onto Cracklear. The Rengar finds the angle for 1 kill. And Hidden Leaf taking the drag and a kill. Loving the result for themselves in this game 1.
Yeah, and they do still have the Baron on the Ahri, so you would imagine they get some kind of push here. Ooh.
Yeah, Maki Zenin, a bit caught out. Not really where you want your Sivir to be, but a great punish from Insane Banana Posse. Sticking around, recognizing, hey, we may have an angle here to punish, and Sivir goes down. You can see the fight from the Banana Posse.
As much as I love the Insane Banana Posse draft, I can't help but wonder if they had a couple more standard champions, or they didn't grief their lanes as hard as they did, they would probably be in a really, really good position in this game.
I think that's fair to
They're
say.
making some really good plays, but yeah, I think it's just at this point, especially if the Ahri did pick up the Medjais, by the way. If this Ahri is anywhere near
go.
enemy champions, I think you just kind of get popped. She's so far ahead that she kind of turns from annoying mosquito to mobile burst mage. She's just like a better LeBlanc when she's ahead. Well, I mean, I wouldn't say
Looking
better.
for
She's
the
still got a
angle.
hit.
Charm and Q misses, but even with that, just the ulti W, that's a good 1,000 damage chunk onto the Ivern. Medjai's
Yeah, I know.
in.
Ulti's gonna come
It's-
back up really quickly as well with
Yeah, it's
the
unreal.
malignance.
We're close to 2 Flame Horizons this game.
Yeah. I mean, if they want to just forget about the game for a second and just play for the hype of a Flame Horizon, they could.
Yeah, let's try to deny the CS. Really demoralize the opponents. I mean, it's the matchups they probably at least knew they were getting into. But even still, taking a lot of hurt is Gojo Satoru looking for the jump onto the Wukong. Knock up
Good
from the
ult.
Cyclone, enough to cancel that. Movement speed from the ulti as well. Dodges the net, but with Maki Zenin giving chase, it's going to be enough this time. Flame Dog looking in the bottom lane. If he can close the gap, it may be close. But the Spirit rushes up yet again. Charm connects. And that's going to be kill number 11 for the mid laner of Hidden Leaf.
Yeah, and we do have a 10k gold lead at 26 minutes. So you have to imagine this is just Hidden Leaf's opportunity to end the game. You got two of probably the stronger people.
4-man Riptide! 4-man Satchel Charge! I agree, though. Yeah.
If they weren't 10k gold behind, that's probably a lot more damage than what they just did.
Yeah,
'Cause it's not just about the gold lead necessarily. It's also about the level lead, right? Like they're really just far behind on their solo lanes, their bot lane.
Or Initiate forced to flash out. Rengar in the top lane. They turn off the tower, and they're looking for the dive. Just going to settle for the Nautilus and then turn their eyes towards the tower. We do have Baron in 20 seconds. Ari still on the bottom lane, so Hidden Leaf picking it up everywhere. And in comes Arthidius for the flank. Finds one. Spirit Rush forward. Finds the Charm onto the Ziggs. Finds two. Few more charges of Spirit Rush to secure another. The stun connects onto Zaheen, but under tower, taking a bit of damage. Flash forward from Noob. He gets another get back. And in comes the Zaheen ulti. Flame Dog, though, in this 1v4, finds the pullback. Toji Fushiguro flashes out, followed by a flash forward from Flame Dog. Maki Zenin goes down, and the resurrect for the Zaheen. Looking for more, but with no teammates around in this 3v1, he's trying to play it out. It's this late game Zaheen. He's doing it. 213 farm. the shining spotlight of Insane Banana Posse on this game one, barely keeping them in it at a Nexus
Yeah.
defense.
I mean, that's just good. Zahid is such a crazy champion when you get to like kind of like when he gets any items. And with the shutdowns he's got, he's just going to be even stronger for the next fight, right? So I'm still expecting Hidden Leaf Village to probably close this game out, but I can see a world where Zaheen turns this game for Insane Banana Posse, and if they do, I think we know who we have to give MVP to.
Absolutely. Yeah, I mean, Hidden Leaf, they do have the Baron up. That's going to help with the push. They have Soul up for themselves as well in about 40 seconds. That's going to be a very nice Soul to have on champions like Rengar, Sivir, and, the Ahri as well. So
Yeah.
we'll see where they decide to go with that and what Insane Banana Posse do to try to
And
stifle that because they got to fight
we
somewhere.
do we do have officially a Flame Horizon in the mid lane, 269 to 167 CS. Why not win the game and get a Flame Horizon?
There you go. Yeah, I mean,
I think one
I know he
important,
picked up the shutdown, but yeah, it's been a mid lane masterclass.
yeah,
Charm
good little bit of
connects,
chunk
early
damage
lock
there.
it as well as Thresh all day, trying to keep this Ivern alive with the Daisy. Flame Dog going over the wall, down goes Daisy. So Dragon up, and Rengar looking on the flank. He's actually going to sit mid and push for that as Flame Dog getting turned on by the bottom lane of Hidden Leaf. Arthidius in the area trying to play back. In comes Noobs, finds the knock up onto one, but Arthidius plenty comfortable to dash out of that one. Dash back in, but he does get knocked up. Down goes the Ahri. The Riptide claims it. Cracklier getting jumped on by Akaza, though. And in this entire time, Rengar's in the base. So Hidden Leaf, they're just playing the stall game. Nautilus is backing, but they need more help. Thresh all day trying to get away from the cannon minute. Looking for the TP in as Gojo Satoru, he's on the base. Gonna back up for now as he sees two members come back. Posse on the hunt, looking for more. On the other side of the map by the Drake, Flame Dog's winning out. So Hidden Leaf, they gotta end it now. It's just the Nautilus, it's just Rengar. But Gojo Satoru makes it happen, finds the Nexus, and Hidden Leaf take game one in just under 30 minutes.
You know what? I'm so happy I joined you. That was an incredibly interesting game to watch. Holy. Really well played there from Hidden Leaf, punishing the kind of lackluster early game from Insane Banana Posse. But Insane Banana Posse still fighting back, right? Like, it wasn't an easy game to close out. They still had to kind of work hard, even with the insane lead that they had. So they could never really take their foot off the gas, because if they did, Insane Banana Posse kind of showed that they had the wherewithal to just come back into the game at any point.
100%. I gotta say, the team fighting that we did see was, I'd say, significantly better from Insane and Banana Posse than Hidden Leaf. They being down that much gold and still finding these angles to punish. I was saying overstepping Arthidius and finding kills onto Sivir. That was very well done by the squad and should be an exciting outlook for game two.
Yeah, I think we do 3-man cost.
Yeah, CLT can definitely jump in.
Yeah. Feel free to hump.
Yeah, let's adjust that.
Yeah, I mean, you have to imagine that if Insane Banana Posse didn't fall as far behind as they did, that game looks very different. But still, well played. Really fun game to watch, I must say. I'm really hoping that this goes to 3 games. Unfortunately, I'm going to have to be a bit more biased because I really hope that this goes to 3 games. Because I just want to see more of this. That was just a fun watch overall.
I mean, yeah, even with falling so far behind, those fights were plenty close. So it was exciting to see. We got a 3-minute ad going too, so we can kind of sit back and wait for game one. Let me send you the draft link. Game two is probably going to start soon-ish. I don't know.
Yeah. So why don't we give me Wukong mid?
Are you going crit?
Yeah.
That's the build. I
I'm
mean,
going IE second though instead of Voltaic.
I see the vision. You just needed more damage, really. That's what would have made the difference for them.
Yeah. I mean, if you think about it, he was already basically one-shotting champions with how far behind he was as well.
Mm-hmm. Oh wow, okay, we are in draft. I'm telling CLT to join. We are in draft as well. Let me get CLT in here.
Thanks, yeah. Hello.
Oh, howdy.
Oh,
What do you think of that first game?
uh, I missed that, and then I looked and I was like, okay, this is typical Insane Banana, and then I watched the items come out and I was like, oh, okay, this is this is unique.
Dude, if anything, they're nothing but fun.
They are,
But unique
they
and
are.
fun.
I'm liking this draft they got going on too. Just send the Blitzcrank.
Wow.
Got a Gragas too, a little Bombaclad action.
Ooh,
That's always a good one.
I'm very interested to see what noob picks mid lane into the smell. Because knowing knowing from just watching that previous game, honestly it might even just be a Gragas mid. I can imagine it.
Mm,
I feel like something like a Wukong could actually do good here, where you do
Wukong
have
could do
potential to
good.
jump on. It's gone now, but some sort of
Yeah.
assassin. I could see the vision there.
I mean, they played Gwen bot lane and Olaf bot lane in week 1, so those two actually could do really well in the mill.
Yeah, maybe even like a Fizz. I think Fizz kind of goes crazy. If you're picking non-standard mid, something that has a lot of kill pressure
Hmm
into a Mel that isn't ranged is probably like ideal, right?
I haven't played that matchup. I knew Mel was pretty good into Fizz previously, but
Yeah, but they changed the W now, so she still takes the damage
Mhm.
from the basic abilities of Fizz. She just can obviously still reflect the ulti, but that's why you usually kind of jump on them, bait out the W, but you can still do enough damage even without hitting your ulti as Fizz, to not even use the ulti. So then the Melt kind of just has no W in lane.
yeah.
Bands coming through. They do get rid of the Olaf. So maybe they heard you. The Gwen is out of the cards as well. That's banned. I think I sent you both the draft link. All my sands calling out the
Yes.
Ezreal mid. I wouldn't mind that. Gangplank going to be a safe pick, but at least something still kind of exciting for Hidden Leaf and maybe something you don't always see. um, Man, we were talking about this, Sam Lad and I. Like, there's no point in even like breaking down draft because like you don't know where anything's going. You don't know what's going to be picked. Even on both sides, Hidden Leaf's got some spice in the top side too, and you might as well just wait for it all to show itself and then try to dissect what's going to happen.
That is a good one.
Yeah, okay, Kali. That's a bit more of a stat. I mean, besides I mean, the blitz isn't even that crazy, right? So like, besides
Yeah,
actually nothing, it's
all of
pretty
these
standard.
champs you can find in their most played roles.
Hmm.
I mean,
Consider me disappointed, Insane Banana Posse. Wait a second.
that's if they,
Wait a second.
Ghost
hey,
Jungle.
Who's all my sands? Are they on Insane Banana Posse?
Maybe it is a new name I've seen in the chat, but
if they don't if they don't play Zeri jungle though, I think we ban them.
All my sands. What's your connection to this IBP squad? Like, cause this is I have full faith now. He's calling the Ezreal mid. They're calling the 10k IQ, and then the Zeri jungle, which
Ooh.
I don't know if that's gonna happen too, but it's all over. I do like the Kha'Zix pick from Akaza though.
Yeah. So if I'm guessing where stuff's going, I'm assuming everything is pretty standard except that Zeri top lane, right? Like the Zeri Gangplank's usually a pretty big lane bully. So picking a range top, I've seen Zeri top played a lot, especially if this guy watches a bit too much Drew Toot. Probably gonna be a Zeri top lane.
hmm I think yeah,
That
that
lad's
that makes
trash.
sense.
Out of here, man. What the hell?
That didn't
Bold
come
headed
through
top.
too clearly. Say again.
I said Sam Lad is trash. Get him out of here, man. What the hell?
What?
Whoa, coming in with fighting words. Such a peaceful
Yeah,
Friday
dude,
night for us.
I think
I,
CLT should be the starter, man. That's what I'm saying.
whoa, whoa, whoa!
The
Not
claims
after
are
that
out
one.
there.
You know what? I'm inclined to agree.
We knew that narrative would start.
Oh hell
I
no!
played too much. You know what though? If we do 5v5 era mayhem, I'm starting every single time.
This guy is MVP if that ever comes to
I'm
fruition.
not casting it. I'm part of it too.
What if we just do 6 people? Can we do that? Like 6v5? They remember that bug early in the season where you could have 6 people on one side of the team?
I mean, if it lets you, I don't care. That sounds like a hilarious thing. I just came in here to mess with you guys, though. Have fun with the cast, of course. And
Hey, since
Yeah.
you're a resident jungle expert, what's your thoughts on the Zeri jungle that just got posted in the chat?
he's playing Zeri jungle.
You heard
No,
it
I
right.
don't think-
Yep. No, in the lobby chat.
Oh, is he actually?
Grag
Grog is
top,
top,
Akali
Akali
mid, Zeri
Zeri
jungle.
Oh my god.
I've seen 80 carries in
I'm
solo
sorry.
queue a couple times. I'm not ashamed to say that I've lost to a Kaisa jungle twice. This is over the course of the last 2 years, so it's not recent, guys. Don't worry. I
It's
don't
recent.
know. They're odd picks, and I don't think they really win the game by like doing anything special. It's just if you don't do your job and they scale, they're just menaces. That's pretty much it. That's why I lost to the Kaisa twice. She scaled. So
Yeah.
uh,
I have
I think I've seen Zeri before. I go AP, I guess. I don't know. Go smack people with your slow and just do half their HP. Oh.
Dude, AP Zeri back then was so fun.
It was.
Like the one shot ult into W combo, that was can't believe Riot nerfed that.
Who's-
Kind of cringe.
Who's jungling for IBP?
Flame dog,
Flame
40.
So Flame Dog is jungling, and even though he is a jungler, he's playing Zeri jungle.
Yeah, you got a problem with that?
I low key like it better than Gragas jungle. I think that pick stinks.
Really?
So
What
like,
about
I don't
what
mind
about
it.
like 80 Blitz jungle?
I mean, yeah.
Wait.
Actually, that would have been the pick here.
Wait, some people are on their main roles here. This is kind of winnable for IBP today. I'm not gonna lie. Not gonna
Well,
lie.
I mean,
They're actually
we'll
on
see.
their main roles. Whoa.
We'll see.
Well,
how
you
the
got
pick
you got
go.
Flame Dog in jungle. You've got Crackler on AD, and you've got War kind of not main role, but he plays support for a split. So yeah, I think it's playable. And Noob just noob things. I think he's fine mid. I don't know about Threshold Days pull top lane though. I'm a little worried about that.
Well,
hear
we
ya.
do know that he has Gragas top, which is a little too standard for my liking from this IBP team.
Yeah, no, I gotcha.
Oh my gosh. This is why I wanted to tune into this
Yeah.
game. Just electric
well-
drafts.
I'll let you guys go back to your fun casting and then enjoy the rest of the night. I'm actually gonna go relax myself. I had a long day at work, and I was supposed to travel, and that got canceled. So I'm pretty sad about it.
Ah,
Yeah.
sorry to hear
Yeah.
that. Thanks for stopping by, though. Hope
course.
you have a
Good-
restful night, man.
Thanks. Good luck, Sam Lad. Hopefully you don't mess
Get
this
the
one up
place.
too.
Yeah. No, I'm trying, dude. I'm on the chopping block now.
The rumors are starting.
Yeah. I'm gonna be spreading them on the
Shit.
show too. Don't worry, it's coming.
Somehow I'm involved.
Next is gonna have to make some tough decisions soon.
Nexus is actually planning to come on the show and tell us about his changes that he's making to the team. So
Yeah, that's where I'm
Oh.
gonna drop it. You're not supposed to spoil it, but it's okay.
Is that yeah, dude? He's like leaking it now.
oh yeah, my bad. No,
Are
Nexus
you the
isn't coming on the
shams of
show.
LOL Midwest? Sources tell
Okay.
me.
All right, have fun.
Yeah, see you, man. Oh.
Okay.
Just a
just
few
wanna
more
get-
minutes here. I mean, yeah, I need to see this Zeri jungle. All my sands is saying 248 full clear. I'm ready for that.
You know what? I could see that. There's some champions that have disgusting quick, like full clears. After like what Riot's done to the jungle recently.
Alright. Good. Sam Lad has games in. I'm not subbing. Sweet.
No, you're good. It was a good series. It was fun. Oh, we'll hit you up if we ever need another mid laner again.
It was fun. I will say. It was.
Yeah, I couldn't bring myself to play against a femboy jellyfish that doesn't have Rurika mid lane.
I mean, what's the point? Yeah.
That's true. Rurika's dodged me like 3 times. So
True.
Doesn't want the
spread-
smoke.
Dude,
I
spread it.
mean,
Rurika didn't play because he didn't
I,
want to play against CLT.
I'll say this: the first time when I was on Frog Game, we scrimmed him. I did solo kill him twice.
I feel like Rurika is the type to solo kill himself.
That's also true because he leveled up the wrong skill on Galio.
Dude, we played a scrim against him. I remember I was playing Victor. He was playing Oriana, and he was just standing in my wave, auto attacking me until like one of us died.
That sounds like Rurika.
Hmm. I miss him already.
I do too. He is a homie for real though. Me and him have done a lot of 1v1s, and I've gotten some licks in on him, but he's definitely a quality mid for
Yeah.
sure.
What are we waiting for?
Uh, I think just someone had to get called and step away for a little bit, but should be
Hmm.
sorted out relatively soon. Are you able to start a poll on the chat, like just an over under 248 Zeri clear?
Actually, yeah.
I might be able to.
We need more
Well, I
interactivity.
saw- How much are you willing to gamble for a 248 Zeri clear?
Immediately over. Uh,
Maybe
Over
we
for
put the
sure.
line a little higher.
Yeah, do like what, 256?
Um, yeah,
Okay,
maybe.
so all my sand's saying under on the 254.
Yeah, you can set the line at like 255 or something, 256. I don't know. Feels
you think with
reasonable.
all the stuff I've done in this
Line should
platform,
be
I'd
3
know how to
flat.
make a poll.
We can take Rusty's here because that's the actual jungler. I'm just saying things. I hear about all these 230 clears from my Ambessa or whatever. Like, I don't know, man.
Dude, I mean that happens, but then I'm watching lead, it's still in jungle at 340. I'm kidding, he actually plays well.
Only on Lee Sin though. No.
Yeah,
He's not watching. We can throw the strays at him as much as I want.
true. Just ban Lee Sin if you want to play against lead.
Don't leak our strats. I think that's been like.
Number one,
I think the
number one
two match
strat.
wins we
Take Lee
have are
Sin.
like lead Lee Sin. Uh,
Yeah. Dude, I got like I hate the fact that my YouTube's just been recommending me videos that I've already seen before, but I got recommended the video from the LOLMidwest like highlight when there were like those highlight videos, and I saw the
oh,
one of my Azir shuffle, and I was feeling kind of keen, and then I tried to hop on League, and then League wasn't working.
uh, it's a sign.
Hmm.
I think
All right,
the
we're
only
getting into the
good
game.
I think the only good lick I've gotten in this past like year has been the Renekton top lane, where I flash shockwaved them in the middle of that game too. That was it. That was my only contribution to the team. Sorry.
Oh, sweet. You have some good shockwaves. This Zeri jungle. Did you get the pull up? Is that something that can happen? I have
Uh,
12k channel points. I need to use something for.
how the fuck do you put a poll up?
It's okay.
No,
I'm
it's
gonna go
not. You'd think
I
I'd
just
know
I
how
just
right
want a
now.
gambling itch.
get.
This is a
Dude,
better,
I
more
just want to
healthier way to
gamble on
scratch
every.
it than actual
Dude,
money.
get on those prediction markets and immediately start putting a bet down.
I am not
Dude.
downloading Kalshi. I can't. Like that's where I draw the line. Like I do a little, prize picks, underdog, whatever, but if I'm betting on the random like national anthem stuff, I gotta that's where I draw the line personally.
Dude, when you're betting on how long someone's speech is gonna be, it's a bit.
Oh, here we
Oh,
go.
Rusty with
Thank you,
the
Rusty.
poll over under 257.
Woo!
Oh, this is an over.
Over. You know what? I'll take
Oh
an
my
under.
god. What?
I'm
Okay.
I'm taking the over. I'm putting
I'll
a
take the
good
under. You know what? I'm gonna believe.
I'll put a good 1,000 on it.
All right. I'll match you on the over. Oh.
Kalshi bets on Zeri Jungle. Come find it. Oh man. It's gonna be eyes on Zeri for the first 3 minutes of the game. Maybe Akaza will invade or something.
I mean,
Yeah,
he's
I
on
mean,
his
does
his
that
patented Kazakhs.
Does that if he gets invaded early, does that mess up the line? Like, I
Cancel
feel
the
like that's
channel points pool.
GG, right? Yeah.
Keep doubting. Better. This is what we're here for. We need to make it interesting, you know? This is why we need the TriCast as well, so get the different opinions. Keeps it diverse.
I'm gonna put how much should I put on?
I just see what you posted in the Discord.
Yeah.
I faced him once on stream in an All-Star game, and I did win that game. Boom.
Chill 2-minute ad. Invades a
This-
reset poll. Yeah, agreed.
Yeah, I put about 100. 100 down on the under.
Okay.
I believe all my sands, dude.
I mean, he's been nothing but right. So, I don't know.
Yeah?
Actually, it's not Ezreal mid. It is Akali mid. So, there's one wrong prediction.
Yeah, but I did say we had to ban him if it wasn't Zeri jungle, but he got that right, so he avoided the ban.
He probably put in the call. Just like, play the Zeri jungle. I need to be in chat
You
for
gotta
this.
play it. Don't miss it, please.
I can't.
Bet only voids if Zeri gets executed by Cromp.
Dude, that's like when the first time I ever tried to play jungle, and I played fucking Nidalee jungle, my first time ever playing jungle, like back in season 7.
Level
Dude, I
7
don't-
Sam Lad.
Dude, I actually couldn't. I died. I couldn't finish a clear, bro.
You're the reason they made jungle so friendly, huh?
Dude, literally, bro. I am the special child that needed help in jungle.
Oh wait, no wait, was you a Nidalee mid player back then?
No, I was not that old. I didn't play that far behind. I started
Who are you
season.
calling old?
Nidalee mid?
Yeah.
Dude, bro, that's like from the
season
before times. That's like
3 or
BC.
something, no?
BC.
No, that's back
Okay,
in
this
the
guy
B-
can go.
No, I started playing end of season 7.
Oh my lord.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, but I was playing back on the I was playing on the EU West server. I was playing on 148 ping. 150 ping.
Oh, looks like I play on that ping right now.
That's how it feels for me too, bro. I've been playing way too much mayhem whenever I get into a normal lane and I have to hit minions. I'm like, what's going on?
Game's so slow.
Where's my augment? Dude, I actually get into game and I expect the augment to
Click it.
I actually had a buddy. He messaged me. He's like, "You casting games like you're in the league, right? When did they get rid of the extra melee minion?" I'm like, "You're 2 months behind that." Like, what?
Yeah, I don't like that change. It doesn't it makes the waves not symmetrical anymore. I don't like it. Just from like an aesthetics point of view.
Oh, it triggers your ADD.
Yeah. And I'm not on Ritalin right now, so it makes it even worse.
Okay. All right. This is gonna be something.
All eyes on Flame Dog.
Yeah, watching the clip. What do you think he's gonna start? I'm assuming blue, right? So you can get the E, or you can. I guess you can start bot side and you get the E off the first camp to do the range.
Yeah, like that way it goes through, right?
Homie's done this before because he bought no potion.
Yeah, I'm actually a little worried about my overbet now.
Yeah, I told
Probably
you. You gotta-
Raptors, right? That way
Not
you
even
can get
fleet.
the
Use a
multi.
smite
No,
on the
right.
very first auto.
Yeah. There it is. Drags it over. Let me keep camera directed on Flame Dog.
Yeah.
We don't need to see anywhere else. These are snooze fest lanes. Honestly, bottom lane is going to be pretty electric, but why isn't this staying? Bottom
Yeah,
lane
there
should
you
be
go.
electric with like Caitlyn Karma wanting to poke and Blitzcrank having the kill pressure, but
Yeah, but we'll get to it eventually.
okay, well kited. A W through the wall. Multi-proc.
Okay.
Do you even weave in the passive auto? There it is. You just wait for full charge.
Yeah,
Okay.
you just gotta wait for the charge, I'm guessing. Okay.
Okay,
Okay. Oh, this
Homie
guy's
has
done this clear
before.
before.
Yeah.
He was in practice tool during those 5 minutes. There was no ADC call. They do spawn him out on the ward. But yeah, this is lining up well.
Okay, but he has a minute. About a minute left for 3 more camps. I think he's gonna get it, dude. What was the
Yeah.
line? 257?
I think 257 was the line.
Okay, he does
Looks
have the
like
E.
Akaza not
Oh.
going. Oh, is he going for an invade, Akaza?
No, don't do
Don't
this.
do it.
No,
No,
boo,
no,
boo,
no. Tomatoes, tomatoes. Oh my god, yeah, he's got it down.
No!
That W lineup on the wolf? Oh my gosh, FF. And then we're using these stupid winning lanes again to bully Flame Dog out? Whatever, man.
That's so crazy.
Why does he win the
my
smite
God.
fight? No.
Get alive.
Are they going to take this 3v3? I can't imagine that it's favored for them.
So do we keep... Wait, if he clears his Gromp, does he actually get the 257?
I
If he
mean,
gets the Gromp shot? I don't think he does.
I don't think he gets it
Maybe.
in time. Oh
Oh.
my goodness. Oh my
Oh.
goodness. Flame Dog, he's looking for it. 254. Buzzer beater, 2 seconds, but Akaza's jumping in, forces the flash out! And 259, Akaza gets the Gromp. Arthidius in the area as well. And Flame Dog with no flash this time around is going to go down to the Mel.
Can we disqualify Hidden Leaf Village?
No.
I mean,
Holy
it's just
shit.
competitive integrity, right? Like, it would have been insider information. Take it. Take it. Would have been some insider information if Akaza, didn't
Yeah.
do that.
I guess talking a bit more normally about the game, the Zeri jungle is pretty susceptible to invades like that, I guess, right? Because,
Yeah.
I mean, actually, I don't even know.
I think that's
But
the idea behind the
good move there.
Kazakhs. Right, you can just jump
Yeah,
on
but good
and
move there from Hidden Leaf, using their kind of pressure in the lanes. I do think it's interesting that this game Noob decided to take Doran Shield this time. Finally decided to take Doran Shield, which I like a lot more. So, sitting a bit more comfortably. Zeri has to come back out into the map. Still level 3. Did get the crab, though, but she's only going to get level 4 in her tier 2 rugs. And, yeah, I mean, you kind of see the benefit of taking Doran Shield in the mid lane. Is it allows you to trade back. And as they're closing in on level 6, I'm expecting Mel to just back in TP when they get close to that level 6 spike, just because you kind of want to be full health when the Akali hits 6, so you don't just get all in from... Because this is very all-inable range. If Akali hits 6 right now, like, Mel's dead. So...
yeah, that'll be something to keep an eye out for. Bot lane is slowly winning, but it's always dangerous with Warren Ishied on this Blitzcrank. One hook is all it takes. It's why this bot lane is kind of fun to watch too. I like the matchups from both sides. Obviously, I like the Blitzcrank Ezreal side more. A little more kind of standard
Fun.
round pick rather than playing the range and poke game. But
Oh,
we'll
and we
see
got
how
the battle for the barrels in the top lane. And that's 2-0 to Gragas.
Threshold
We gotta-
Day is a bit behind. He also an ignite on the Gragas again, so that's pretty
Nah, I
interesting
respect it.
too. Oh, hook connects onto Toji, but the W from the Ezreal misses, and with the root on lock, Blitzcrank forced to flash out. Mid lane, some trading. Arthidius
Oh,
calling down the power from the sky and picking up another solo kill in the series. Thresh all day, forcing the flash out from Gojo in the top side. So action all around, and Akaza turns his eyes towards the Drake.
yeah, I mean, bit of a crazy series of events right there. Mel hitting the 6 first, and Akali not having a chance to back, right? She didn't take the TP, she took the ignite, so she wasn't able to just back because Mel TP'd on the wave. So keeping her low and hitting her with enough stacks allowed the Mel to get a good solo kill. And fighting in the bot lane, I wonder how that looks if Ezreal hits the W. Does he do enough damage that the Karma can't just keep running at like their face?
I think so, yeah. Because then you can line up a Q. Ooh, Thresh all day! The E connects onto a minion, and with the passive coming in from Gojo Satoru, another solo kill for a solo laner of Hidden Leaf.
Yeah. This is just kind of like a repeat of game 1 right now. Same thing with the 3k ahead at 6 minutes. I think Insane Banana Posse could probably equalize a bit more. I think
The difference, though, from this game to game one is that I actually like Insane IVP's draft for the late game team fights a bit less, right? You don't have the Zaheen, you don't have the Wukong. They're not as kind of crazy in the team fights. You have the Akali
Ooh,
who's
perfect
going in for
execution
solo.
coming in. Oh, and the hook connects in the bottom lane. This time the Ezreal W connects. The shields come on through. Cracklier doesn't quite have enough damage for now. Ezreal trying to trade it back. Gets caught by the headshot root, though. So not going to have enough damage. And so a double kill, sorry, solo kill for the 2v2 lane in the bottom lane. But Zeri's in the area, is going to glide over the wall, falling a bit short. Hook onto the minion as well, and the ulti popped from the Zeri. She's trying to connect. In the meanwhile, the mid lane, Arthidius falling low, but the ulti comes on through. A trade of kills at the exact same time. Flame Dog falling low, doesn't quite go down. So all in all, a 1-for-1 in that last kind of 20 seconds of absolute mayhem, and the 1-for-1 took place in the mid lane.
And we still have Zeri hanging around. Zeri gets in range of Caitlyn, she dies.
Oh, she's
This
on
is
a
not
ward,
good.
though, and in comes the Peacemaker.
Oh,
No peace to be had for Maki Zenin, who claims their second kill of the game.
Caitlyn with 2 kills is going to be absolute hell to walk into.
Akaza in the bottom. Oh, no. This bot lane just gets worse and worse. Flash over the hook. War Initiate doesn't have enough mana for the knockup, so Cracklier left out to dry. Caitlyn's going to be able to kite out of that one safely. And, man, this Hidden Leaf squad, they are looking so strong here in the early game.
Yeah, so 6k ahead at 8 minutes is a lot worse than last game. And it doesn't look like... Ooh.
Thresh all day. He does get the knock into the tower, but removing that scurvy is going to be just enough for the Gangplank to walk on out. So I'll press X. We can take a look at some of these lane states.
Ooh.
It's
That's
rough.
that's tough to watch. Yeah, I definitely think this game's going to be a lot more one-sided. I think from the perspective of the champions that IVP have, it feels like there's a lot less kind of comeback potential in terms of what they've picked now. I'm actually curious, do you know why? Oh,
Ooh, the W root does come on down. Arthidius does have the Mel ulti. A little more damage will do it. The Kha'Zix W, it's going to be enough. War Initiate does find the hook, but Cracklier Ace a bit too far away to follow up. So more kills going over. This is something Hidden Leaf do so well. They roam around together as a squad, getting Toji on the map, pairing up with Akaza. And Exhibit A, the root connects, the kill connects. And then they're turning their eyes towards these grubs. It's such textbook map rotations that they use off of these winning lanes they've drafted themselves. And that's part of the reason Game 1 was so dominant and Game 2 looking to follow suit in similar fashion.
in the gambling spirit, should we put down an under over for 10k gold at 15 minutes? It's 8k difference right now.
Yeah,
At
I don't think
10
that'd be
minutes.
too crazy.
That's tough.
I think the
that's
line would have
like-
to be higher, if anything.
Yeah,
I think this is a pretty simple over.
over 10k. I can definitely see them being 10k ahead pre-15.
I think
Yeah.
Akaza lives inside this Zeri's jungle, and this just goes massive.
Yeah, Flame Dog was doing pretty good game 1. You know, even despite the losing lanes, actually ahead in CS Thresh all day, not finding the knockback with the explosive cask. But you know, in this game 2, Flame Dog just with those early invades hasn't quite been able to maintain the same level of CS potential. Ooh, tough miss on the hook. The sweeper was just out of range, so didn't see where the Karma was standing. And without that hook, you know, this Karma Caitlyn, they're now at this point where they're so far ahead, you know, even if you do get hooked, unless it's under tower, you kind of just like any fight. So things are looking great for the bottom lane. Top lane, Gojo Satoru, just as long as he doesn't get overzealous with tower shots, should be fine. And even in the mid lane, Mel, you know, one item already with the Ludens, a needlessly large rod too.
Oh my.
Been avoiding any oversteps, giving Akali no angles to find a kill in. So it's so comfortable for Hidden Leaf right now.
Yeah, I will say the one saving grace, I think, from IBP's perspective is that if this Akali at any point kind of can get a shutdown or just get slightly strong enough to be a bigger threat, there's no one really on Hidden Leaf's side that can kind of stop her going wild in the backline, especially if she comes in as a secondary or tertiary threat. As long as IBP can kind of keep a fight stable pre Akali jumping in, right? Like
Mhm.
besides Karma Shield, there's no and like what Mel hitting an E. There's not really anything to like lock down this Akali.
Ooh, the connection there. Or Initiate.
Oh.
Can't quite get out of that one. Maki Zen just finding the headshots. I respect
Yeah.
the angle war. You know, you got to look for something when you're this far back, and that's going to fall on the Blitzcrank. But, you know, we are already approaching this 10K gold marker, and it's going to happen once Crackler gets dive 3 versus 1. In
Yeah.
comes the squad. Kazak's going to be able to pick this one up pretty comfortably. Toji, no issue with tanking the tower. So there it is. The tower play goes over. We have a 10K gold lead just
At
over 12 minutes in.
So anyone who took the under there, really well done.
Oh, in comes Flame Dog, though. There's Eri jungle. They're looking for it. Perfect execution. They get a kill back. Well done by the Zeri, finding the angle. Even with the flash out of Mel, that is a kill. Mel's pretty squishy nowadays, especially into the Akali Zeri. So getting something back. I'm going to be able to hit mid, but it's going to take a whole lot more on top of that to continue to right this ship.
Yeah, I mean, it's still a 10K gold lead, even with the kill in the mid lane. I think, obviously, this is coming down to a lot of the kills, but also the CS leads that they're building in every single lane and jungle. The objective difference in terms of towers, another kill there for the Kazakhs is just like this game, if I'm being frank, could probably, you know,
This
be
could
an
have been an
email.
email.
Yeah.
Oh,
It would have been a very interesting email, though, reading the subject line.
Very,
We have a
very
Zeri jungle.
funny.
We have the all-fill group going at it again with the Greg is tough from Thresh all day.
Why do they all though?
I think they just have to nerf
love to have
themselves.
fun.
The love of the game. I respect it.
We've gone to Akaza, but he's not even taking tower here, so that's going to be another kill. Yeah, I think that'd be interesting to get perspective on. I mean, I know, like, we as a team have done that before, Sam Ladd. Not through a whole season, but just through some games, going all fill and keeping it spicy. It can be good in some aspects. You know, you get used to playing with each other in different roles. If you ever play with Nexus mid lane, you get to appreciate Sam Ladd a lot more. Arthidius
Oh.
going 1-for-1 there. I think, you know, this point of the game, they're just
okay.
kind of playing.
What did you
a little
play
more
mid?
fun. What? I think I played Ori, and I think that's the problem. You appreciate him even more after that.
No, Yori was a champion.
Oh man.
Probably would have been better off
What
just
said
going
about my?
Moonstone or
What are we said
something.
about my Ori then?
Nah,
Be gentle.
trust me, your Ori was better than some of the Mapoho Coalition players have played with. So
Ouch.
no, specifically talking about myself there. Come on,
Yeah.
come on now.
This is rebrand.
Yes, yeah. Back when we were the Lions.
Well, that's actually good continuity though, Mupoho.
That was kind of my
Totally.
thought with it, you know. Was like we got to keep the
Yeah.
lion theme, and let's try to do that. And come
And
across
the
it
next
like
name
this
is
is
gonna
it.
be some kind of turtle based name.
Just go back and forth.
Yeah.
Every split we don't make playoffs, so pretty much every split we'll change it to something new.
Yeah. just
Thresh all
hoping for the
day. He's 2 levels down. He's gone.
Yeah.
Lord.
I
Oh, but
wonder
noob.
actually.
They're picking
Yeah, I
up
mean
the spell.
they're getting some return kills in the Sakali, but it's a 12K gold difference at 15 minutes. Like I don't think this Mull going 4 and 15 is gonna really change anything, to be honest. I'm curious if this game goes long enough that we see the Gangplank get enough items to just one-shot someone
Oh
with the barrel.
my god.
Yeah, I mean I feel like I could see it, especially into like the Zeri, the Ezreal. I mean Akaza's already like almost doing that. Burn not gonna be enough. Okay, so Noob's gonna get out of that one for now. But I think Caitlyn ult is up in. It's up. Just couldn't find the vision. That's tragic. A little off on the blue orb placement. Otherwise, that would have been it. Another kill. We are over a kill a minute, so at least it's still exciting.
Yeah. Definitely a bit less fun than the first game, I will say. Just like this probably just reminds a lot of people who had bad childhoods about those bad childhoods, you know?
Oh my.
I get it. Yeah, you know, like we should maybe put a viewer warning or something here. It's It's just Akaza coming in and bullying the Zeri.
Yeah. I mean, if the Zeri does get maybe 2, 3-eyed, the thing is, I don't see any champion that can kind of live long enough to fight back, right? It's not necessarily an issue about the damage. Like, they're obviously suffering on damage. But I don't
One
think that,
Bomba Clat combo into the fountain. That is it. That's the
you
vision.
know what? Subscribe.
Akaza, I mean, it's just what a coward. Going Edge of Night on top of everything else, too. Like, just dodge the hook, man.
Yeah, I don't know. Going Edge of Night, invading the Zeri on the clear when we were just waiting for the over-under. Like, I think, if anything, for a Hidden Leaf to be allowed still in the league, I think Akaza needs to be,
Yeah, I mean, we need to open up an investigation here. I know we have Sizzle in the chat. This is definitely... Oh! Flash forward from Threshold there! There's the Bombaclat! But Noob, not quite enough damage to follow up on it. And even Gojo Satoru is invading Flame Dog. The Peril combo and an auto will do it.
My.
It's like I'm watching Solar Baka VODs. Is going to fall down in the 1-for-1. But it goes over to the Blitzcrank, too.
I think if you're Blitzcrank, you might as well just go AP, bro.
Yeah, take the Akali here, Arthidius. Come on now. Noob does go in for the perfect execution. A trade of flashes, but the root's going to connect. So Akaza walking on in as that bug. Flapping on in. Arthidius still getting away with it. Godlike for the Hidden Leaf jungler. 7-0 now.
Yeah.
This
okay,
one
so
should
we
be
were talking
wrapping up
about-
soon.
We were talking about 10k gold lead before. Do we think we're getting a 20k gold lead this game?
Ooh.
I don't think it goes on long enough. I think they can
Yeah,
end it
I-
before.
I agree.
There's not enough wave clear on the side of IBP.
That's true. There's actually no wave clear
It's actually
at all.
zero.
Yeah.
The slow coming through. War Initiate finds the hook! And so Zeri getting a
Gets a
shutdown there.
shutdown. Zeri might be getting her second item on back, maybe.
Do you believe in miracles, CLT?
Nope.
Okay. Do you believe in comebacks?
There's-
There's kill number 2.
I believe in Mapago's comebacks, but not this.
Okay. Fair enough. Fair enough. And in comes Akaza.
Oh,
Man,
my
whatever,
Lord.
man.
What
Have some
a
love for
buzz-
the game. Let him have the Gromp.
I know, bro.
He's got a
Actual
family.
buzzkill.
He literally just queued autoed him.
Dude, this Mel 1v2 in your bot lane. I'm just
Oh
saying.
my gosh,
It's
Pop.
just. Yeah.
Yeah.
Here's this Akaza guy just invading again. But is going to be jumped on by Noob, who does connect on a little bit of damage. Perfect execution falls a bit short. Giving chase, though, Akaza forced to flash on out, but he does
Enough
get out the
healing.
ignite. No, it's not
Oh!
enough! Wow! Extra tick of damage, somehow enough. And so, at least the bug gets swatted down for 1 kill for the side of IBP. Noob has been doing pretty good on this Akali, I will say. It's a good-looking pick, combo-wise, in terms of finding some punishments.
Something weird's happening where every time IBP gets a kill, they seem to still go down in gold. Like, it's 15k now.
Oh.
But there's one, the Bombaclat back onto Arthidius. In comes Flame Dog. Finds another, so a few more shutdowns going over. Let's
Under on 20k.
let's shape up Hidden Leaf. I think this one got to be a little careful.
Definitely under 20k. I think, yeah, Hidden Leaf's playing a bit slow. I mean, I think they probably feel like us and that this game probably just feels like a foregone conclusion. But the one thing that IDP has is they still have all their turrets up, right? Like, for their base, they still even have a tier 2 turret up. And there's a lot of standing gold kind of like sitting around the map. So if there were to be something that happens where if Hidden Leaf just kind of like, you know, fall asleep for a second, you know, thinking this game's just way too done, IDP has a chance to swing this gold lead back a lot, right? Like, there's still a bunch of I don't know, what do you call them? Shutdowns? Not shutdowns, like bounty
Bounties,
goals.
yeah.
A bunch of objectives. Like, if IDP ever get a chance to pick up any of those from like a lucky team fight or just like a good pick, it's just, you know, I mean, maybe. I mean, with Baron, I'm expecting the game to just be kind of
they're
done
playing it
next-
smart. They're going to take the Baron. I think they recognized, hey, we need to shape up. So probably going to get an organized siege going, whether it's a 1-3-1 or a 4-1. And I think it's just a matter of getting that set up. You have a great siege comp in Akali and GP. Noob going in for a bit of a trade, and the Golden Eclipse comes down. Not going to be enough. Maki Zenin lining up the shot. It's going to be blocked by Flame Dog, though, so Noob gets out, but the Baron push is going to continue.
Yeah. You're expecting them to just kind of, they have more poke. They get the soul here as well, right? Like,
Oh my gosh, the
Oh
Drake
my
saved
God,
him.
the dragon.
That's insane. Akaza jumping in, still has the Edge of Night, does get popped. Oh my gosh, the
Oh
barrel
my
combos are coming in. And that will be enough for 2 kills.
they
Hidden
could probably
Leaf,
just end
they're
it.
just
No?
going to grab the soul, it looks like. I can't really tell the move. Kind of just sitting around. Going to go for the red buff
Getting red
first,
buff.
probably soul after, and then get a push going.
Yeah. You know what? It was a good, small kind of fight back from IVP, but you know, when you're this far behind, I think it's just there's not really much else you can really say about the game.
Oh, another barrel
Oh my
pop. Flame
lord.
Dog trying to get one back, popping his area ulti, flashing forward, so it does get the kill. A little bit of semblance there. Maki Zenin taking some tower shots, but Caitlyn's so far ahead, and now with the Infernal Soul coming out from them, they're going to be so comfortable to just walk on forward, and any bit of damage that hits. Oh, the reflect on the
Yep.
hook. I was waiting for that
Yeah.
interaction all game,
Yeah, same here.
and that should be enough for at least a few inhibs.
Except if we see a bomba, right? Gragas does have flash.
The bomba that could. Show it to me, Tad. Thresh all day. TAD. What he
The
got
bomba
in the
that will-
in the pocket.
I will say, even if he gets a crazy ball, actually no. I think Hidden Leaf's champions are actually all so squishy that if he does get a good bomba, it could actually be a good fight initiation for them. Usually when there's other champions, when you're so far behind, if you get a really good engage, sometimes it just doesn't even work because you're just way too far behind. But
Ooh, good reflect
wait,
there.
she
I-
took the damage.
Yeah,
and
maybe a little
reflected?
late. I saw the
Yeah.
damage come through as well.
Huh.
It do be like that.
Yeah, so we are 1.4K away from a 20K gold lead.
They got it. They're going to sit in this jungle. I mean, picking up the CS, and just by nature of a few more kills in the tower, that should do it. Akaz is going in for more. Level 16 on the Kha'Zix. The artillery support from Overtop. He's going to secure the second kill. Flash out from Gojo Satoru over the perfect execution. And yes, the hook connects, but Noob in this 1 versus 4, 2 versus 4, not going to be able to do anything. Or Initiate falls down, and it's just TAD left to stand. IBP, we can blame it on the rolls, the roll of the rolls. But delivering some spice in this Friday night action. Hidden Leaf, they're having none of it, though. Marching towards an end. Dominant early games into clean snowballs outside of that. And with 2 sub-30-minute victories, Hidden Leaf are going to take this Week 3 series
Get away from my next.
2-0 over Insane Banana Posse. A few more kills to boot. We too have the 20K gold lead. It happened. And a kill on a GP, but it's just formalities. Sub 25 minutes in this game too. Hidden Leaf take the win.
Yeah, just a dominant 2 games from Hidden Leaf. First game a lot closer, but game 2 is just Hidden Leaf all the way, right? From basically minute 1, getting that invade onto the Zeri, getting all the solo kills kind of around the map, and just the good map movement to get more and more picks, and crucially snowballing yourself off of getting those picks, right? Like every time they got a pick, they didn't just sit around and back immediately. They got plates, they got objectives, push waves. They secured their jungle, they secured the enemy jungle, and they just kind of snowballed that just to a point where there was literally no stopping it.
Exactly that. I mean, not really too much to add on to that, but CLT, you got any more comments on the series before we let our viewers get back to their Friday nights?
No, I think you guys summed it up in the middle of that. It could have definitely been an email. It was something. I like the innovation from Insane Banana. Always did. That's why they're such a treat to have in the league. But yeah, I think Hidden Leaf kind of sniffed out a lot of the innovation and took it to him. So I think Akaza being the MVP showed it, and all the lanes just fired on all cylinders. So I think that is that their first win of the split. I think.
What for Hidden Leaf?
I'd be surprised.
Yeah. No, they go to 2-1 here. I'm sorry, they did get a win last week.
Okay.
Yeah, so after losing the first series and a very competitive 2-1 against Mythos, now they've racked off 2 straight wins.
Yes, they do. So I think Midwest League still heating up. Week 3, things
Mhm.
getting a little closer. I know the Mapoho Coalition game is tomorrow, as well as I think the Femboys game, both of them against the two Stun Gaming teams. So if you're looking for more
That's great.
Midwest action, definitely turn your eyes over towards the stream tomorrow around 8 p.m. Eastern. There should be some sort of game getting shown. But for tonight, thank you everyone for tuning in. It was a blast alongside Sam Ladd and CLT. Thank you for watching and hope you have a good night.